RauschGames! Hello, and welcome back to Rausch Survives Minecraft. I'm actually recording this on Friday morning as opposed to Thursday night. It is indeed June 14th, and I just woke up and had some breakfast, and instead of my usual Thursday night beer, I've got my Friday morning tap water. Now we're going to get right going into everything today, because we have our iron, we've got our sword, we've got a pick, we've got our things we need to survive, and a little bit of cooked food, so I want to head out and start getting some other things. We're going to head outside, and I want to get things... Oh, God, it always has to freeze once. Come on. My keys just lock up. W just got held down, and I walked into the corner. Oh, it's snowing out. And I kind of don't want to go because it's nighttime, but we're going to do it anyway. It's time to start surviving a little bit, and we have to collect a lot of stuff from outdoors. Lots of wood, lots of trees, lots of seeds. Make sure no one's out here going to jump on my head. And I want to get this area around my cave lit up a little bit better. So let's get all the torches we can made right now. There we go. Oh, get the sticks back. Just so that we can, you know, properly explore without being blown to crap every time we go outside. So as I mentioned, it's Friday morning here in Philadelphia. Spider! Woo! Creeper! I'm playing on hard mode, guys. Get to the high ground. Get to the high ground. Alright. So, it is Friday morning because I got home on Thursday night, and oh, look at this. It's beautiful. I got home on Thursday night last night from work. Got in at a pretty reasonable hour, but I wanted to try to record something multiplayer. I recently came into ownership of the latest Humble Indie Bundle. Not sure if we're all familiar with what that is, but it is a good ongoing collection of independent games that they're kind of offered as, believe it or not, a bundle at a pretty regular time intervals. I think it's like once a week. Stop me if I'm wrong there. The most recent one was a lot of really cool indie games. One of them was Awesome Knots, which I've been interested in getting into for a little while. Something made noise. Kind of like a cross between a platformer and a tower defense game, and it's really cartoony and fun and stylized, and I wanted to play it with a few people that I know online, and we got together and recorded and everything, and it got out of hand, and it was a really, really bad match, and I was excited about you guys and the possibility of you getting to see it. Unfortunately, for some reason, ScreenFlow, my screen capturing software of choice, ate the recording. Recorded the whole session, but then wouldn't load the unfinished file up for me to edit, and it just disappeared somewhere in the bowels of my computer. Let's go up here. I want to get a good view. So unfortunately, that video no longer exists. We're going to try to replay it at some point in the near future, but that took up pretty much all of my time on Thursday night, and by the time we were done with it, I was just really tired after a day at work. So I went to sleep, and I got up, and I'm doing this today. Look for that in the future, though. I think instead of like making a series out of stuff like that, yeah, I'm spamming torches, but deal with it. They're a very renewable resource in this game. Instead of making that, like, you know, Awesome Dots a series, or like the other game, Hotline Miami, that I really want to play, instead of making that a series, I might just do like little playthroughs of them here and there and make them their own separate weird little playlist on my channel. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see what you guys like. Hi, I see you. You're gonna kill me. Not if I kill you first. Stop. Not off the cliff. Oh, OP skeletons. Alright, retreat. Retreat. He shoots way too fast when you're close to him. Stupid updates. I'm not gonna fight a skeleton on a cliff. All the way down. He's shooting. He's hitting right behind me. Whew. We came out here to get resources, and I'm just running away. I see you. I can never get him up here, though. It's never going to happen. I need a bow. I got to get him to come find me. Oh, we're on the wrong side. Good thing we got that armor, guys. Woo! So, will you stop it, you jerks? You're too good. I dropped my sword. For those of you that are new to watching me play Minecraft and deal with PvP scenarios, I very often throw my weapons in a state of panic. Be prepared for lots of that. My Q button gets pressed quite a lot by accident. But, yeah, I'm not going to turn that into a series like, you know, Roush and Friends play Awesome Knots. We'll probably just do it every once in a while, and I'll put it together as, like, a more general collection of indie games that I feel like playing or something like that, if that makes any sense. So look forward to that sometime soon. But the reason we wanted to play is because my system has gotten a little upgrade. We're running a little bit faster. I'm happy about it, and we wanted to test it out, and it's looking good. Playing here is good so far. My FPS is, you know, it's just around 20, but it's not 17. It's not 7. Kill, 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 kill. And when I get a bow, this will be a lot easier. But to make a bow, you'll need string. So we really wanted to test out my new little upgraded memory capacity here, and it's working out pretty well, I must say. And we're out of torches. Should go get that coal that the creeper exposed. Walk with our sword out like we're prepared for battle. But, and so far so good. Everything is running a lot better across the board. I'm interested to see if it allows me to successfully record multiplayer Minecraft with a Skype call and everything. That would be pretty dope. Definitely on the bucket list. So, look for more word on that in the immediate future. That might be a series coming up. But what this also means is that I can finally move on into my next editor. For those of you that haven't been following Twitter or the channel update videos this week, this is a prime opportunity for a creeper to fall into this hole with me. My free trial with Final Cut Pro for the Mac that I had been using to edit my videos recently ran out. They're pretty generous in giving you 30 days to use their full product for free. It's not limited or anything like that, and it's a good offer. But as I mentioned before, I am not a fan of the product only because it tends to isolate itself from the rest of the internet and the rest of the file language that smart people use. So I have decided that I'm not going to purchase the full version of Final Cut Pro. Instead, I am moving into the Adobe Creative Suite, and, you know, people have to say what they have to say about Adobe. I feel like every major creative suite is going to have fans, and it's going to have detractors, no matter what you do. Oh, we have string. Let's make a bow. So we've got 3 arrows. I forget the recipe. We'll figure it out while I'm talking. Bones go away. It's in there. Gold! Gold! So every editor is going to have its detractors. Frankly, the only one that I've heard unilateral good things about online has been Sony Vegas, and I am ineligible for that because it is a Windows-only program, only .exe files. And technically, if you want to get technical, I could run it on my Mac running a program like Parallels, but I'm afraid that that would sap all of my available RAM just running the emulator to run Windows and then trying to edit within that with no RAM capacity. It would be horrifying. It's not something I wish to deal with on a regular basis. So we're not going to go down that road. I am going to move into Adobe because it eliminates the need for me to transcode all of my files into an obsolete file type and then back into MP4, which is what I mentioned last time. So I am excited about the move, and I just needed to make sure that I had a little bit memory capability, and that has become apparent. There's our bow. Put that in that last slot there. Perfecto. Make some more torches while we're here. Put the string away. La 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 la. What else am I doing? There we go. There's the zombie flesh. Throw that in there. We're going to have to start making a lot more chests, and that's where these rooms are going to become apparent. Storage rooms, bedrooms, things like that. I just liked having spaces. But yes. Now I have the memory, so I can actually finally download the full version of Adobe Creative Suite 6 Premiere Pro, as well as After Effects, and what's the other one I'm getting? File Compressor, or whatever it's called. I don't know. Their file compressing suite, so that I can start editing with that. I do have to teach myself that, and this Minecraft video is going to be the first one. It means I can officially get back on track with my WWE videos, for those of you that are fans of that, and they should be back in full swing by early next week at the absolute latest. I am very excited about that. And it means I'm going to get to try to play some more creative games and get a little funkier with my edits, too, because they'll probably take a lot less time to code and upload. So, all in all, it should be good for the channel. We'll see how things go. Keep your eyes and ears peeled. Now, while we... Oh, good, it's daytime. While we were just on the topic of sealing the door behind us so we don't come home to an angry neighbor... on the topic of what I'm going for with the design of our little cave of hallways there, aside from, you know, we're going to put storage stuff in here and then not do anything else, there have been a few people that noticed my early accumulation of cobblestone, which is just the way Minecraft goes. I am getting quite a lot of it, and no, I'm not the guy that's just going to leave it in a chest. I am going to cook all of that cobblestone and turn it into stone brick. I'm going to make a lot more furnaces, and that's probably something I'm going to do actually at the end of this video and just do completely off camera. I tend to prefer stone brick for interior designs. It's the way I like my house to be. So here, we're going to try our hardest not to get lost. And you know what, we're just going to use the cobble that we have right now to make some pillars with torches on top, so that we know where we've been. There we go. Yeah, so it will be largely stone brick and wood planks inside. You know, it's going to look like a mine shaft. I kind of want to do that. I've never tried to live inside of a rock before. I've always built a house, and it's always a small survival shelter with a big basement with all kinds of storage stuff. And this is going to be a new take for me. But don't worry about all the coal that's in, I mean, all the cobble that's in that one chest. It's going to be transfigured. So, moving right along. I'm just trying to get a lay of the land. See what this place actually has to offer. This is a huge plains biome, and there is a cave, and it sounds like there's a buddy in there for us. Let's go check it out. Oh god. Back in your hole! Back in your hole! Woo! Woo! Zombies! What's up? Got any more friends down here? I only got 3 arrows I don't want to waste on your head. Oh, iron. I do want to see what's down here. So, you know what? I'm done with the stone sword. Don't yell at me too much for continuing to use that. Alright, let's do this. Let's explore. I like exploring. Alright, so... I hear you. You're angry. I know. I'm coming and invading your house and your fun time and your party. Hoo-ha! Oh god! I'm trapped. Iron sword's not helping. I gotta get diamonds ASAP, yo. But we lit this place up. That's one less place people can spawn at night to come steal our salt and pepper while we're sleeping, breaking into our pantry, the jerks. It is really hard to maintain one conversation line when you're trying to fight off mobs with iron tools. Get all this coal, make all the torches, and cook all the cobble with it. So, yes, more memory is good. Things moving fast is good. New videos, good. Old videos, good. I'm kind of excited to move into Adobe. I've actually avoided it for most of my internet career, whatever the heck you want to call that. Just because I've always heard that it's a huge hog on the RAM side of things. I mean, I couldn't even download it, you know, because I just didn't have enough. So, I've kind of avoided it because of that. But I'm realizing now that it works well with both Apple native and Windows native file types. It seems to be more appealing to users of both spectrums. I mean, if I had a Windows machine, I would have bought Sony Vegas Pro ages ago. I've heard way too many good things about it, but unfortunately that's not the case, and Final Cut is just, it's still a bit buggy, and it just makes me take too long to do things. So, Adobe it is, and Adobe will be good. There's a gray sheep. I'm not going to slaughter you. I'm going to need to farm you later. But I do want to make a bed at some point. We got to get on that. I just haven't seen enough sheep around here yet. Plenty of pigs. And I'm hoping I get some carrots before they all wander away so I can farm them. We've got a swamp coming up over here. We've got a poop sheep. Some mushrooms I will take so I can start a farm somewhere in my cave. And get some food. All kinds of weird smooth lighting glitches because I turned it off. Okay. Alright, I saw coal. I knew I saw coal. So since it is Friday instead of Thursday, I get to ask you guys what you are doing for your weekend. Do you have any cool plans? I am actually off of work this evening. I requested off so that my lady and I can go see an awesome concert. Oh, Extreme Hills? Never spawned near one of these. We're going to see a British band known as The Heavy playing here in Philly at the Theater of the Living Arts on South Street. And we're both really excited. We both really like The Heavy. What is going on here? Give me some light. No cave, right? Just hills, yeah. We are both very excited. We both like The Heavy. I don't know if you've heard of The Heavy. They've gotten really popular over the past couple of years. And their song, How You Like Me Now, has been in literally every American car commercial made since 2010. But I love them. They're funky. All kinds of new age soul and cool stuff and Brit pop. And they make me feel cool when I listen to them, strutting down the street, snapping my fingers, getting yelled at by young kids for looking old. It should be a really good time. They've got some pretty cool opening acts, too, and it's going to be a good day off. I've also got to get my hair cut and go to the gym between now and then, so I'm going to hurry through this video about halfway there. Should probably think, oh, look at that nice big black wall. Love turning smooth lighting off. Right, now, we do have sheep over here because it's Extreme Hills, but they're going to be impossible to herd elsewhere, so I don't want to look at them as a resource. In fact, I could just kill them now. I'm not going to come back here. I can't even get up from here. Oh, and there are a lot of them. Maybe we can turn that into a wool farm later. Never mind. Maybe we'll just make it off-site. Get a little rail line going out there. We're thinking the gears are turning. But on the subject of music, since I've got 26 videos now uploaded on my channel, I wanted to talk to you guys about, because I haven't done this yet in any of my videos, about the song that plays at the end. All right, you know what? This is not going to end well. We're just digging down. Ah! I don't know if any of you... Oh, man, that's gorgeous. It's like a comet hit there. I don't know if any of you actually like listen to the 23.08 seconds of song I let you listen to at the end of my videos, but that is a song called Pression by the Falk Brothers. They are, I want to say Danish. I forget. I haven't looked up their nationality in a while. But they're an indie kind of electro-pop band from somewhere in that area of Europe. That's going to go... Okay, I thought it was a cave. I forget when I got their first EP. I bought it because I heard of it on an indie rock blog over here in the States, and I was just looking for new music at the time, and I listened to the one single that the guy had on his blog post, and I loved it. It was the song Pression. I downloaded that EP. They just had another one come out very recently. And back when I first started thinking about putting this channel together, I was thinking about what songs I knew that were, you know, catchy, but not super well-known, so they could still be creatively used. And that song, Pression, came to mind, and I really kind of thought it would go great with the channel, and had never really asked for permission to use something before. I was afraid of, like, you know, royalties I would have to pay, but at the same time, I wanted to do it because I knew it was something that was going to grow to be part of the identity here, and, you know, it would help spread their music. So I kind of, like, bit my tongue and, like, all right, I'm going to ask, and I wasn't really too hopeful about anything, and lo and behold, I emailed them. Their band manager responded, like, a day later. I asked in my original email, like, hey, man, I'm doing a YouTube channel, and I'm wondering, I love this song. I've been a listener to you guys for a few years now. Is there any way I could use it? Like, you know, do you typically charge a royalty for this if I put it at the end of my videos? And the guy just said, no, man, you know, you can use it. Just make sure you attribute us. Well, that's cool. We just, like, know people listen to us. Essentially, it's what the guy said. It was friggin' awesome. Like, so cool. Like, I understand. Oh god, it's getting dark. All right. Oh, and we're down here with the sheep. Look where we ended up. Well, this is going to be rough, but I think I want to try to head back and see if I can find. Remember that one stone pillar we put up? We're going to go try to find it again. That one 3-block high stone pillar. Oh, good God, this is awful. We're down here in the pits. But I thought it was very cool that he was just like, yeah, go ahead, man. Do what you will. Just attribute us and, you know, send people over here and maybe they'll buy our music too. So, you can check out the link in the description of this video. It sends you right to their website, and you can check out their Bandcamp through that link. There are the planes. It was back over this way. And yeah, you can just go check them out. They're, you know, one of the ones that lets you pay what you will for the music, which is another cool thing. Like, I totally understand copyright. Like, not in the sense that I understand copyright law, but I understand the purpose of copyright. As I mentioned before, I'm a guy who's trying to write a book, and I wouldn't want that book to go up online. I'm taking this skeleton out, just for all the trouble they gave me last night. I wouldn't want that book to get published, and then have everyone in the world just pirate it and nobody buy it. I mean, it would be great that everybody's reading it, but I am putting it out there with the hopes of it being a source of income for me. So I understand copyright and not using things without permission, and, you know, it's a lot of people, especially people that make a YouTube channel dedicated to playing video games, they get a little high and mighty about what you can and can't use within copyright realm, as if we have somehow earned the right by simply buying the game to then reproduce it the way we want and make money off of it. Now, I'm obviously a supporter of being able to play games and put... Oh, man, this is bad. Alright, well, that spider got my back. That's odd. Anyone else seeing this? Let's watch them in their wild habitat. Skeleton wins. I understand why... Oh, God. Oh, God. Guys, I'm dead. Run. Run faster. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, getting lost in copyright speech here. I understand the purpose of it. You know, there's some people that get a little angry that they can't do what they want when they want to do, but they're also not creating original content. You know, they're not putting their livelihoods on the line to sit in a music studio or to write a book or to code a video game. And just by paying that $50 to $60, you're not exactly entitled to use it the way you want and then make your own money off of it. Now, there are some developers like Mojang here, Mojang, whatever you want to, however you pronounce it, who are very much in favor of people taking this game, playing it online, posting the results, and then choosing whether or not to monetize it. They don't care. They just want you to say that you don't own the game. They don't want you to make it look like you own Minecraft, which, you know, none of us do. But they have a very open-ended license for that. And some people are a lot easier going with copyright because they trust that by being open with their game, they will then convince more and more people to play. Hey, we didn't die there. That was a good thing. They'll convince more and more people to play it and pick it up and actually buy copies and not pirate it, because they're being cooler about it. They're being nicer about it. They're encouraging people to come along and play. All right, now this is going to get ugly. We're almost home, though. There was our stone pillar. Here are the pigs, which I must kill more of. If we're going to survive, you must die. Okay, good. 2 pork. And every once in a while, you just find that, you know, independent producer of content who hasn't hit it big yet, but is still very much in touch with their fans and really just wants you to enjoy what they do. And the Falk brothers, the musicians, are apparently of that mindset, which I greatly appreciate, because they have provided me a song that, you know, has become a part of my channel. And, you know, I don't claim ownership to the song. I'm using it within their permission, and if they ever tell me, hey, we don't want you to do it anymore, I'll hands off immediately, you know? But for the time being, for however long they want to let me do it, it's a cool thing, and I'm happy about it. So you should definitely go check them out. You should definitely buy their music. It is music that's worth listening to and spending money on, which is becoming an increasing rarity in today's world. just for music in general here, we're going to start making a bunch of these furnaces. We'll have a cooking room. But yeah, that's my spiel on their music. Go check them out. Do me a favor and go check them out. They would greatly appreciate it. So with that little note on copyright and surviving out in the wild. Woo! That's our farm. We can't set them up there. I don't want to go too far away. I'll do it back in the corner cubby room here. So I'm going to set these up, and I am actually going to cut right before I do that. I'll probably get them going with some coal and some cobble just to start cooking along on that stone brick. But I'm going to go get the rest of my Friday going as well. You guys enjoy yours. Have a great weekend. It feels good to finally have a kind of fast computer moving along here. We're doing all right. And I will see you next time I post. Thank you for continuing to watch. Bye-bye.